EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Press.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Jets first down.
Hey, Cam. Here we go. 19 Wendy. Delta. Sit high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. There does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? 319.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York. That is 1st touchdown this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Ravens nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. Hey! What?
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
At the 38-yard line.
On one, ready?
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second and a yard. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Henry. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, son. Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields pushed out to his left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the plate and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Quick, ready?
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Shut up.
Jackson looking to throw. This one intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football at their own 40.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Yep. Here we go. All right.
Fields from the pistol. He'll swing this one out to Hall. He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Hey, 551. Here we go. Nice.
1st down. Fields. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Hey, Ken.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
To throw is Fields. Open man. That's Gibson. Down inside the 10. And he's in. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, Jets. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Folk now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
the touchdown. Out is Folk to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Middle, middle. Hey, middle, 13.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Tony Adams there on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle. 180.
Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 9. Lamar going to work with the pistol. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. It was Darius Washington bringing him down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go.
He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and put him down for a loss. A little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. Ravens send Tylan Wallace back to return. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
To second and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Johnson. Here we go. All right.
Fields now to throw on first down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's second and 2.
Here we go, son. 319, can I see that? Right.
To throw is Fields. Open is the tight end Rucker. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
A first down throw for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
First and goal, and it's Henry. A short kick down to the 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll take this one in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. Forced out wide, taking off, and he is out of bounds at the 45. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Smith on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At their 49-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. 3:19, that's it. Right.
Fields. That's hard. Down the field is Reynolds. They get 25 on that connection. And the Jets have a first down.
First down, Jets.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
Now Fields moving outside the pocket. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jeremy Ruckert was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first down. They'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Wanna quit?
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Hey, Alpha, sit high. Sit high, sit high.
Play action now. Jackson moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
At their own 16-yard line.
Extend. Right.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play for the Jets. 62 yards. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And he's in! Reese Paul. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Folks, extra point is good. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Off the play fake. Jackson on the run to the right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And 3rd down coming up. He'll try and run for this with Henry. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to pen in the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored. This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. We'll go again here with Henry. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score. And they need...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Quincy Williams. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
Here we go, son. 551. 551. Yep.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. This one taken in downfield. It's the fullback. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Jets 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Pass is caught. That's Ruckert, the tight end. And he will score! Jeremy Ruckert. Touchdown, New York. 2-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set. Bill looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tag 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This returnable for Wallace. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
T, ready? Let's go, let's go.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Open man is Tylan Wallace. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
14 yards on the play.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Andre Sisco.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That one caught by Wilson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down. Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. He'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room past the 25. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Third and long.
Here we go. Hey, Terry. Come up. 11. Go.
Fields. Thrust to his right, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
34-yard line.
Now, faking the give. On the move left. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but we'll take it with them. First and 10. One last shot now for Jackson. He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.